Hello princesses! Today I'm going to be talking about my November empties. So I just finished filming a video about product waste in the beauty industry, and now I'm going to be going on and doing all of my empties until the end of November. Sorry, the end of October. I'm getting my dates mixed up. I'm posting this in November, but it is October currently. There actually aren't that many empties because I was away for a big chunk of this portion that I'm doing the empties for. So a lot of the products that I did actually finish when I was overseas in Europe, I did leave in Europe also, so I didn't bring them back with me because I didn't have the room for it. So as usual, I'm going to start with my skincare and my cleansers. So I finished up the Body Shop Chamomile Waterproof Eye and Lip Makeup Remover. I've actually got like 1 or 2 uses still in the bottom here, so I just pulled this off my counter because I knew that it was going to be finished within the month of October. But this is my holy grail makeup remover. I absolutely adore it. I think it is like the best thing for sensitive eyes, and I have another backup waiting in my cupboard as usual. I have my sad little Sim 37 Miracle Rose cleansing stick. This lasts me for forever, but unfortunately it is discontinued at the moment, so I am so sad, but I do hope that they will bring this back because it literally is my holy grail cleanser. Like, there is nothing else that feels quite as good for my skin as the Sim 37 does. Plus the packaging is really cute and like the little pinky beige and gold. Oh, I love it. I finished up another pot of my Lush Angels on Bare Skin Fresh Cleanser. You guys have seen this like maybe every second empties video. I think I go through this fairly quickly. It's a beautiful gentle exfoliator for more sensitive skin, or if you use a lot of chemical exfoliants, it's a really nice gentle physical exfoliant because it doesn't have too many like harsh bits in it. You do get some formulas where they have like a little bit more of the lavender than normal, and those are a little bit more exfoliating, but in general it's really quite gentle. Plus it smells of lavender, so I absolutely adore this, and I've used so many of them, like it's ridiculous. Next up we do have some masks. So these are the Nacific masks. I have 2 of the Fresh Herb masks and 1 of the Phyto Whitening Niacin masks. So I used these up just as I came back from Europe as part of a review set that I did for Nacific. I really did enjoy these, but I think that they are a little bit more expensive, and I'm trying not to use sheet masks in general because I find that they are really wasteful for like just a one-time thing, so I'm trying to limit the use of them to like special occasions or when my skin really needs them. I didn't finish this, but I did have to tip it out. This is the Tiam My C Source. My one just oxidized, so it turned yellow. You can kind of see the tip of that one is bright yellow. This means that the serum has gone bad and you should discontinue using it. So I did have to tip out, I would say like 3/4 of the serum, but Tiam did replace it for me, so I have a brand new one on my counter at the moment that I'm using. It actually does really help for brightening scars. It does make my hands smell like I've been holding like a handful of like coins, so it's that really bad metallic smell, but every vitamin C serum does that, and it just like I can still smell it, like ugh, the smell lingers. It's really awful, but this does definitely brighten up a lot of my hyperpigmentation and old scarring, so I absolutely love it. I'm going to see how long the new one lasts before it turns bright yellow. I finished up 2 toners. I finished my Nacific Phyto Niacin Whitening Toner, which I have had for months and months. This one I didn't feel like it was that hydrating, and I don't think it did that much for my scarring. So in the end I wouldn't actually repurchase this because I just don't think it did that much for my skin really. I think that my skin just needs a higher level of niacinamide, so I found that the essence or the serum that I had that was from the same line did more than the toner, so I recommend the essence or the serum, whatever it is, over the toner for sure. However, this Innisfree toner, this is the Orchid Skin. I've had this for I think about like 9 months now, so I went through it really slowly. It is really hydrating. I absolutely love this. I use this as my like 6th or 7th toner step because I use quite a few toners, and I really do like it. It is incredibly hydrating and it smells delightful, so I am definitely a fan of this one. Oh, it's so nice. I still have a tiny bit left in one of my travel bottles, so I will keep that for like travel because it's like something that I can definitely rely on, but it's definitely something that I would repurchase next winter as well because I just think it did so well for my skin. My skin felt like buttery smooth and soft, like everything you want your skin to feel like. I finally finished off 2 serums. I finished off my Blossom Jeju Pink Camellia Sumbi Blooming Essence Serum, and this is really lovely. I can't use it all the time, which is why it took me so long to finish because it's just a little bit too rich for my skin because it's one of those thicker oil-like serums, but the scent is like heavenly. If you like jasmine, if you don't like jasmine, I wouldn't recommend it because it stinks of jasmine, which I am like loving. I love jasmine. It's probably one of my favorite floral scents. So this was just like absolutely gorgeous. I would probably not purchase this again, only because I couldn't use it all the time. So I wouldn't be able to like bring this on a trip with me, for example, because I could only use it maybe like every second or third night. It's more like a special treat for my skin, but I'd probably get the the toner instead, because I could use the toner all the time and it has the same beautiful scent. I do want to try the cream. I think they have the cream as well, but I don't know if they're still selling it, but I absolutely love this. I also finished off the Pyeongchang Mule Moisture Serum, and this took me forever. It is 100 mils. I think it took, I've definitely had this for a year now because I got it on one of my Napier trips. And the problem is that there is still some left, so you can see it on the back of the bottle, but I actually can't get it out because the dropper top doesn't actually reach the bottom. So you can't actually get all of the serum out, which is very disappointing, but I did enjoy it. I wouldn't purchase it again because I don't think it did that much for my skin. It just felt like a very, very, very lightweight moisturizer. For actual moisturizers, I finished off the Dear Klairs Rich Moist Soothing Cream. This was given to me for review by Wish Trend, and I absolutely, absolutely adore it. I think that this is like one of my favorite winter creams that I have tried this like season or this year, I would say. It's really nice and thick, it's moisturizing, but it doesn't make my skin feel sticky, it doesn't make it feel too heavy. I can go on with my sunscreen for like, you know, like at least 5 minutes of wait time. It really doesn't require that much to use. And it works really well for my skin, and it works really well for my sister's skin who has really sensitive, really dry skin. So this is definitely a really good all-rounder and something that I would actually purchase myself for sure. In general, I really like Dear Klairs as a brand. There's only been one product that they do that I haven't liked. Although, I have to say, it's really difficult to get the rest of this cream out because of the way this packaging is. You really have to like press it down like that, which is why mine is so bent, to actually push the rest of the cream out. So like I was really, really getting in there to like flatten it out. So you can tell that I liked it. I finished up my sunscreen. This is the Canmake Mermaid Skin Gel UV. I brought this all around Europe with me. My face stayed beautifully pale. The rest of my body, however, that used a different sunscreen, did not quite stay the same colour. So I still have a little bit of a pale face and a tanner body, especially the hands. The hands are still really bad. But I really did enjoy this one. It has a really beautiful glowy finish, so this is one that I would reserve only for wintertime use. In the summer I don't think my skin needs any more glow than necessary because it does get quite oily. But this is really, really lightweight. There was no white cast on my skin, and the sun has decided to come back. I'm no longer blue, hallelujah, but I'm really overexposed. But I really enjoy this. It's got gorgeous packaging as well. So next year for sure we'll be repurchasing this one. Now for some of the more oddities, I finished off a lip balm. This is the Clarins Instant Light Lip Comfort Oil. This is a mini that I got for free for buying 1 or 2 items from Clarins previously, and this lasted me at least a year, even though it is like these tiny bottle. I actually use this as a night lip mask and it works so well. I'm definitely converting more to lip oils than actual lip masks because I find that lip masks leave my lips really sticky in the morning. Sometimes it's hard to get off, whereas a lip oil generally does absorb into my lips quite easily. I finished off a Innisfree Green Tea Mint Fresh Scalp Scaler that I had left in my bathroom, which I didn't actually know that I had, so that was a nice surprise. I do really enjoy these. I don't think they're a necessity for me at the moment, but I did really enjoy using them. They definitely make my scalp feel and look really clean. They also make it smell really nice too, so it's like really beautiful, like minty green tea sort of smell. Mostly minty. I have contact lens solution, so I wear monthly contacts mostly. This is the Specsavers Easy Vision Multipurpose Solution, just in case you wondered what kind of contact lens cleanser I use. So that one is one of the big ones. You can get 3 big bottles of it, so you can bulk buy it, which is really good. I finished off 2 of the Daiso Puff Sponge detergents. I actually put these into one big bottle, so it's got like a little like special pump on the top that I can dip the brushes into, so it's not that I went actually through the product, but these are empty bottles, so we are getting rid of them. This is my holy grail all-time favorite brush cleanser. I think it is probably the best brush cleanser I have ever used. It's really cheap, although I do wish it came in bigger bottles, and I discovered today that the bottles aren't actually full. Like, I assume they're all 80 grams or 80 mils, but like the actual bottle is usually like 3/4 full. It's not entirely full, which is strange, but Really, really, really good. I finished my beloved Lancome perfume. This is La Vie est Belle. Is it? Yeah, so this is La Vie est Belle. I think I have the Intense. Yeah, Perfume Intense. So this is the Intense one. There are like a lot of the La Vie est Belle perfumes. I kind of find it hard to tell the difference between all of them. But mine is the Intense one. It just smells a little bit more like vanilla-y, I think. This is a beautiful perfume and I absolutely loved using it. My sister hated smelling it even though she bought it for me. But if you're looking for a really nice warm scent, I definitely recommend this one. I don't really know how else to describe perfume, so I'm just going to leave it like that. And my last empty is a makeup one, and it is the Holika Milky Cushion. I think this is like a hard glow cushion, something like that. It's from the Milky collection. This was given to me for review by Holika, and it is definitely all empty now. I have mine in the shade Petal, I think, which is shade number 2, but it actually worked really well. It was a little bit pink for me, but it wasn't too bad actually. So for this one, what I'll do is I'll get rid of the actual cushion section because I don't have anything to fill it with. Sometimes I keep like the cushion inners if I want to put like other products in them, or if I want to reuse the actual cushion itself. This one I don't have any purpose for, so I'm going to pop that out. So that part is going to be going in the bin. And then the cushion outer is actually going to go like on Trade Me. So if someone wants to buy the like limited edition Milky cushion outer and fill it themselves, they can. Otherwise it'll probably go in the recycling afterwards. So that is it for my empties for the month of November. I'll be back probably in January with another empties video for you guys after all of the Christmas empties. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching this as always, and I will see you next time. Bye!